Hey there, starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jasmine Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so much for being here for the first time. I am so grateful you are here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for coming back to view another one of my weeklies. And to my subscribers, I cannot thank you enough for your love, your loyalty, and support. I am truly, truly grateful for each and every one of you. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, check out the description box below for information on that, or you could hop on over to capellawellness.com. I also want to announce that I'm holding a Zoom group session on January 16th, 23rd, and 30th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for 10 people per session. This is to help those navigate the challenging energies that are coming to us in 2022. All right, especially with the Jupiter-Neptune conjunction in Pisces that is coming in April of this year. These sessions are to help empower us. I will give mini readings to everyone who's in the session with regards to specifics as to how you are going to best navigate these energies in 2022. We'll have a lot of fun. We'll also have a Q&A session. We'll have a healing meditation at the end. And I will reveal a surprise to those who attend. If you would like to find out more information about that, you can find that out in the description box below. I wish you all a very happy new year, all the best in 2022, and a wonderfully blessed week. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your weekly reading. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're doing fantastic. Happy birthday, Capricorn. Happy birthday, especially if your birthday is the week of January 10th, 2022. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. And to those who already had their birthdays, happy birthday to you too. And those who are coming, happy birthday to you too. All right, Capricorn. What we're going to do here is we're going to see where your overall theme is for this week, what you need to focus on and what you need to avoid for your spiritual growth, because that's what this is about. Stick around to the end so you can see what is coming to you with regards to love, whatever guidance Spirit has for you. And we're going to see what Mercury Retrograde is going to be teaching you. Mercury goes retrograde on January 14th. All right. Okay, let's see what Capricorn's overall theme is for this week. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for highest good. What is Capricorn's overall theme for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. They want that one to come out. All right. Capricorn, we have for this week, take a step back. I just heard do not pass go, do not collect $200. That's kind of specific. I don't know if somebody's playing Monopoly or somebody was playing Monopoly, but this is Spirit having you try to reevaluate something. Apparently for this week, it's Spirit is calling for you to really take a second look at something. And it could very well be dealing with Mercury Retrograde, because Mercury Retrograde really deals with having us reevaluate, review, and revisit certain things. Okay? Maybe there's a decision you've been trying to make. Maybe you're thinking that it's the right thing for you, but your gut's kind of saying, I'm not sure about this, Capricorn. I'm not sure if it's going to be the best. This is for your highest good. This card really talks about not moving forward with something that you have been thinking about. And it could be anything, guys. And remember, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else. But be honest with yourself. You know, if you're trying to do something, if you're trying to force something this week, Capricorn, Spirit's really telling you to take a second look at this, okay? Reevaluate what it is that you're planning to do, what it is that you're thinking is going, that you think is going to work out, but it's not. It's like, this is not to be a Debbie Downer or anything, but sometimes we try to make things work in our favor, but is that because of our ego? Are we trying to be vindictive, or are we trying to prove something to somebody? I'm getting a feeling for some of you, Capricorn, you know what this is. And I'm going to show you the bottom of the deck. We have forgiveness and understanding here. Maybe it's time for you to surrender, let go, let God, and just forgive somebody or forgive yourself. Okay? With this understanding here, see, when I talked about reevaluating something, this is about you better understanding what it is that you are doing, or why you may be acting upon something that deep down inside you know is not for your highest good. Maybe you've been trying to get information on how to proceed, but everything that your intuition's been telling you has been telling you to stop. Or maybe you've been getting mini tower moments or something, and every time you try to continue doing the same thing, it's backfiring on you. So Spirit's really telling you, again, take a step back. Like, just pause for a minute, meditate on this. And if this has to do with something that somebody did to you recently or in the past, Spirit is really calling for you to just forgive and let God handle the situation, because forgiveness is what ultimately brings us peace. Okay? Now, whatever your intuition is telling you with regards to the images you're seeing, the cards you're seeing, pay attention to that, okay? Because that could be specific messages to you that are not being channeled in this reading. All right? This is not just, I don't do fortune telling. I'm not a BS reader. I'm here to help support you and to help give you the guidance that are being channeled from my spirit team to help you with your spiritual growth and your evolution of the soul, right? So, this may be having you take a second look at what is going on in your life, or in a relationship, or with family members, or with friends, or even with a job, and get a better understanding as to what is really going on, and really get in tune with your feelings. Maybe you're feeling a little bit agitated or frustrated with something, or even angry or resentful, and Spirit is really wanting you to just, again, take a step back, Capricorn, because if you proceed with something that you have this strong intention of doing, it could very well backfire, especially if you've been trying this again and again and again. This is a time for you to focus on yourself. This is a time for you to focus on self-care, self-love. Again, forgive yourself, forgive others. That brings you peace. That helps clear the heart chakra. Okay? And these angels are here to really support you with this. Whatever it is you're having a hard time dealing with, maybe you're having a hard time forgiving, and you may very well be trying to control some situation, when God keeps telling you, Capricorn, this is not for your highest good. The more you try to control, the more you get hit with karma, and the more the universe tries to get you back on your path. All right. So, there's something here where you need to find a lot more peace. And probably for some of you, forgiveness is going to bring you that peace. And you may have to put yourself into somebody else's shoes, or think of it from a different perspective, kind of like the hangman, or maybe even hermit mode, and going within to really understand the truth of the situation. Okay. We're now going to see what it is you need to be focusing on for this week. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What does Capricorn need to focus on for this week? Spirit guides and angels, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Spirit guides and angels, what does Capricorn need to focus on for this week? Oh, this Page of Pentacles did like a hop over on my altar. That's kind of funny. All right, Page of Pentacles came out in the reverse, and they want me to take it in the reverse. We have the Knight of Swords and the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so Capricorn, like I was talking about, taking a step back. With this Knight of Swords here, it seems like you're trying to save the day. You're trying to save someone, save something. There's something about being too quick. That's why they want you to take a step back, because there's something here with this Knight of Swords where maybe you're moving too fast on something, or blazing through, and you're not really seeing the truth of the situation, right? It's kind of like you're really gung-ho about something, but you really need to kind of ground yourself. And this is about grounding too with this Page of Pentacles here, and say, you know what? I really need to reevaluate the situation. Why am I moving too fast? Why did I want this thing to move quickly? Maybe things aren't moving quickly enough for you, and you're trying to get things going, but apparently, like I channeled before, it may be very well backfiring on you. Okay. But Spirit's really asking you to really set some goals here, because the Page of Pentacles in the reverse talks about not setting goals, right? This is ambition in the upright. This is a lot of ambition and willpower and laser focus, keeping your eye on the prize. But it looks like you may be laser focused on the wrong thing. There's a goal that you want to achieve that may not be for your highest good here. This could be something about maybe you received bad news and you're trying to do something where it's like, I need to correct this really fast. It's like, I have to do this now. I have to do this now. That's really fast energy. But again, there's some focus that there's something that you're really focusing on here, Capricorn, but it's the wrong thing to be focusing on, okay? There's something about not following through with something because you haven't really set the goals in place. You haven't been able to really look at it from a different perspective, looking at it from a bigger picture and saying, why do I need to rush this? Why do I need to be impulsive and being overly gung-ho about this when I haven't really paid attention to the details, when I haven't really looked at what it is that is important to me? Okay, and I'm hearing it again. There's something about you are driven to do something, but there's a sense of being hasty here, okay? Or too hasty. And the goal that you are trying so fast to achieve, it's going to take some time. This is the fastest energy. This is the slowest energy right here. Some of you may not be learning from your mistakes with regards to trying to move things too quickly, or you're trying to save the day. Maybe you keep trying to save others to get out of their predicaments or something like that. That may be why the overall theme is to take a step back and really evaluate the situation. Do you need to be going in to save everyone and everything, right? Again, with this Page of Pentacles here, you're not focusing your attention on what is actually of utmost importance to you. This could even be about you're procrastinating on something and you really need to take action here, like now. There's something here that you really should be focusing on that you've been sitting on the fence about, And Spirit really wants you to have that confidence and that ambition and say, you know what, I'm going for this. Come hell or high water. This is something that is for you, for your highest good, Capricorn. This is not for somebody else's highest good, is what I'm hearing. Okay? You got to set some goals for yourself. Or set at least one goal and stick to that one goal, because this is focusing on like keeping your eye on the prize and just go after it with gusto. Okay? Don't look back. Just keep charging ahead, move forward, and don't let anyone get in your way. But again, this is for those goals that are for your highest good, or a goal. All right? Don't rush it. Okay? Maybe you try to rush things too quickly. Taking a step back, reevaluating this is going to help you. And with the energy of the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck here, this is the Take Action card. You want something, Capricorn, you have to take action and go after it. But this is going after things that are going to better your spiritual growth. Again, for your highest good. Not going in and saving the day and trying to fix everything. Again, that's for some of you. That's not for all of you. You got to look at the bigger picture here, as I was talking about. This is you being the visionary leader. You're going to have to start setting those plans and make the magic happen. With this king energy here, you are sitting on your throne. You can delegate to others if too much is going on in your life. You can, set the tone and say, you know what? I am going to be focusing on this. I'm going to make things happen. I'm going to do what it is that I set my heart out to do, and I'm going to take action and be that visionary leader. I am going to go out there and create my reality. I'm not going to have anybody else do it for me. I'm going to have all this courage and confidence to go set out and do what I want to do. All right. Now, there's something here where if somebody's dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, something about lack of communication here, or you haven't heard from someone and you want to come in and communicate something. Maybe this is what you have to take a step back on and think about this. Or maybe you received some bad news from somebody and it kind of threw you off. And maybe there's this agitation. It's like, I gotta go and set the word straight. I have to go here and communicate to somebody. But you know what? The Knight of Swords, he can be way too blunt and he can say the wrong things at the wrong time and it backfires. Okay? So for some of you, be careful with that. Don't let things get out of control. Don't be hurtful with your words. Or be insincere. Or maybe somebody was insincere with you. Okay? And you were hoping from some good news or some communication. And now you kind of want to go after this individual. And kind of, I'm hearing, give them a taste of their own medicine. You want them to, or you want to communicate with them and kind of do to them what they did to you, is what I heard. It's kind of like, you can't get away with this, so I'm going to come after you, and I can't believe your behavior. I can't believe you're doing this. That's for somebody here. All right. But again, if that's the case here for you, Capricorn, with this energy here. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. This is not the right time to try to come in and fight fire with fire and try to say to someone something based off of a knee-jerk reaction. Okay? Watch your words this week. And especially if this message comes in, it's kind of like a hurtful, insincere message. You need to stand above it, is this energy. This guy doesn't get affected when people come in with harsh and sincere words, with bad news. He looks at it from a different perspective. He's like, let me take a step back and look at the bigger picture, because there's something else that I'm not seeing. Right? Okay. Let's put those guys there. Let's see what you need to avoid for this week. What does Capricorn need to avoid for this week? Spirit guides and angels. Thank you. Oh, well, look, the counterparts at the bottom of the deck here. Now we have the Queen of Wands. This is temperamental. Don't be temperamental here, Capricorn. Don't lose your ish. Don't go off on people. Don't start burning people. I talked about don't fight fire with fire, okay? You have to be in this energy as the queen that you really are. Queens do not get vindictive. They do not let their ego take control of them. They are classy. They are just. They are truthful. She doesn't allow anyone to affect her queenness, right? So this is really about you not trying to control the situation. You really have to look at it from a different angle here, Capricorn. Because getting all mad and temperamental and controlling and judgmental and trying to have it your way, it's not going to work. It'll continue to backfire. Okay? This could very well be dealing with your ego. Now we have the sun here. You have to see the truth in the situation. Don't let your ego get the best of you. Because when your ego gets the best of you, Capricorn, like I said, it backfires. And then you continue to have many towers happen. And then that could lead to some massive tower moment. And you're wondering, why things aren't working out. It's because the universe is trying to tell you, look at the truth of the situation here, Capricorn. Be honest with yourself. This is not working because you try too much to control it. Okay? If you know very well that things aren't working out for you, it's time to do things differently. All right? This is really about you setting aside that ego, because the unhealthy ego, I should say, is not going to help the situation. And this is Leo energy, because this could even be talking about being a little bit too bold or egotistical. That's the shadow side. Okay? Just allow yourself to have fun. You have to be more optimistic about what this is. You have to really focus on your happiness. Trying to do things that you know are for your highest good, it's not going to bring you bliss. It's not going to bring you joy. trying to save the day, trying to come after people who are hurtful with you, and then you're fighting them back with the same type of words, it doesn't get anybody anywhere. It doesn't solve the situation. It doesn't bring clarity. Maybe you want clarity for someone and you're forcing it out of them. You can't force it out of them. It cannot be your way or the highway, Capricorn. You're going to have to, again, look at it from a bigger picture. Let God handle this. See the light of truth in God. Seek God so that He gives you the truth. He brings light and illumination to things. But that's when you go to God for that. All right. There's something with the ego here. And that ego could very well cause you to be on fire, argumentative, lashing out at people, right? This is Leo energy. This is more fire. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Don't try to argue or fight, kind of like Five of Wands energy, Five of Swords. It's not going to get anybody anywhere. Okay? And maybe with Mercury retrograde, now that they're telling me somebody could be coming back from the past, and you're thinking that, you know, this communication that comes in, oh, this person comes in out of nowhere and talks to me, because that is Knight of Swords energy, right? Somebody, there's fast communication, it comes out of nowhere, it's unexpected. And it could be sexual in nature. It could be, you know, coming from somebody who's still distorted, or somebody who's just not healed yet, or something like that. I'm getting that for somebody. And you're saying to yourself, I can't believe this person's still acting in this manner. And then you want to kind of blow up at them, or again, fight fire with fire, or be insincere and hurtful just like that person is. Again, this is not for everyone, it's for some. Okay? And Spirit really wants you to not do that. Do not give in to your ego and try to one up somebody, to try to win the argument. It's kind of like winning at all costs, like the Five of Swords. Don't get into that energy, because it's going to backfire. Okay? And I'm thinking about fire energy with Leo and the King and Queen of Wands here. That's fire energy, right? Okay, so let's see why the Knight of Swords and the Page of Pentacles are here. So yeah, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. You might get bad news with this Mercury retrograde, and sometimes, you know, with Mercury retrograde, things don't really go according to plan, or there's miscommunication, and words get all screwed up and stuff like that. So be careful with that. But go with the flow, okay? Just go with the flow here. Look, I picked up the deck to put it back on my table here. Here's Eight of Wands. Fast communication out of the blue. That was at the top of the deck for where the sun is, okay? See? I was talking about communication. Here we go. Clarifying the Knight of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. In reverse, we have the Seven of Cups and the Nine of Swords. Okay, guys, so this is very well a heads up where there's some communication coming in, and you're going to think that there's no end in sight, that this is hopeless. It's going to really cause you to be in some sort of despair. Like, you're going to be like, I cannot believe this. You're putting your head in your hands, and maybe you're crying about it. It's like, what just happened here? Okay? There could be some sort of sudden life, unexpected life change here that comes with some message that is not necessarily pleasing. And, you know, it's going to affect you. All right? But this, again, this is not like Debbie Downer news. This is to prepare some of you for whatever this message is, or for whatever this type of communication is. And again, if you're procrastinating on something that you know you need to take action on, you have to just forget about thinking that this is a hopeless thing, that it's not going to work out for you, that, nothing will come of this situation. That's an illusion for you. You're all up in your head thinking, oh my gosh, I can't make sense of this situation, whether it's this message that comes in or whatever it is that you really want to achieve. You're thinking that it's not feasible, or you don't have the courage and confidence to do it, or you don't have the ambition. You already have all of that within you, Capricorn. You don't have to worry about things. There's anxiety here. There's all this confusion. You got to gain that clarity, and you go to God to get those solutions, to gain clarity. You're not going to get it from anything else, from any of the outside world. Go within, go to God to get that clarity, because there's too much mental craziness going on in your head with regards to these energies and what you need to focus on. Just be confident and ambitious and be laser focused on the task at hand. Don't procrastinate on this anymore. And even if somebody comes to you with an unexpected message that brings this confusion, and you're kind of like up in arms about something and it's just causing you this grief or this worry, do not focus on that. These are lower vibrational energies here. You really have to, again, look at it from a different perspective. Look at the bigger picture and say, okay, what am I missing here? I cannot get caught up in my mind with all these illusions and cause myself this angst, this anxiety, this hopelessness, because this is not going to benefit me, period. Okay? You have to remain focused on the task at hand. You have to remain focused on what is for your highest good. Okay? And you have to learn from your mistakes. Because if you keep repeating the same mistakes, it's going to cause more of these energies right here. Continuing to choose the cup of poison, and every time you choose a cup of poison, it brings about, oh my gosh, I chose the wrong cup again. I can't believe this. Oh my gosh, I chose the wrong cup again. When deep down inside you know, Capricorn, that you were purposely choosing the wrong cup. God has given you the Ace of Cups already, is what I'm hearing. Some of you are a little bit reluctant to take it. And I said, if you don't learn from your mistakes, that's the karma that keeps coming in. The universe will continue to throw things at you until you learn from this. There's a lot of mental anguish here. There's so many distractions and illusions surrounding you, Capricorn. You got to cut that out. You got to start really focusing on what is really important for you. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. It's the Seven of Pentacles. It's reevaluating the situation. Am I planting the right seeds? Am I focusing on my own personal growth? Am I really, building something for myself? Am I having patience here? See what I talked about? You're trying to rush things, being impulsive. Patience is needed here. Okay? Taking a step back, reevaluate the situation, I said. Is this worth investing your time, energy, and money in, Capricorn? Again, is this for your highest good? Is this going to be a seed that you plant that is going to flourish and grow flowers, apples, whatever, instead of weeds? those pentacles there. It's really time to reevaluate what seeds you were planting here, Capricorn. Maybe you're waiting for the harvest to come, but remember, that takes time. This is divine timing. Good things come to those who wait. Good things take time to manifest, to grow, right? Trees don't grow overnight. Even when the apple tree is with the leaves and the trunk is there and it's like, okay, here's the tree, but the apples don't come with the tree. Patience is needed here. Can't force things. You can't rush things. It has to be in the divine order. It's nature's timing. So yeah, some of you really need to slow down. Okay, and if you do get a message that is not a pleasant one, take a step back, reevaluate, have some patience, think about what you're going to say first before you act. That's for somebody. Why is the sun here? And we have the 10 of Wands. You're overcomplicating the situation. You're overdoing it. You're taking on too many things, or there's too much pressure and anxiety, right? There's so much stress. It's overburdening you. And, you know, with trying to gain clarity or trying to get to the truth, and you're trying to force it to happen, you know, it's putting all this weight on your shoulders. That's why you have to release control, and you have to just not have things go your way and your way only, Capricorn. This could even talk about something with regards to work here. Okay. Maybe there's something here where you're overworking yourself at the job. And you're not having enough fun, because the sun here in this position is you not having enough fun in your life, trying to be a kid. This could just be period. Either you're pursuing a relationship too hard, you're pursuing a job too hard, and you're not having any me time, you're not having any fun time, doing things that you did as a kid, something like that. How is that life? It cannot be your way all the time, Capricorn. You're just gonna have to take a step back. Surrender the situation to God. Ask God for that truth, the solution. How do I handle this? God will give you the answer, but you have to be patient, and you have to slow down well enough for you to be able to receive that guidance. That's not just coming from here, okay? You gotta let go of these burdens, of all this stress that you're under here. The ego is causing a lot of things to stress you out here, Capricorn. There's no reason to be stressed out about anything. That's not how God intended for us to live. We're supposed to be enjoying life here, being happy and carefree, and, you know, living life, being more out in the sun. Maybe somebody here has to get more sun or something. You gotta offload whatever all of this stuff is. If you're taking on too much, you're pressuring yourself, you're pressuring other people. Start delegating these tasks to other people, Capricorn. Especially if you're doing too much. And you're doing too much for other people, I'm hearing. You got to delegate. That's what the King of Wands does too. Delegate those tasks out. Stop trying to do everything for everybody else. It's time to do you, Capricorn. You are like, you've hit your max and you know it. Set priorities, but set those goals for yourself. Reduction of stress is very important here. We've got stress to the max right here. With this Nine of Swords and this Ten of Wands, guys, there's way too much of this. You gotta put a lot more fun into your life. You really have to see the truth of the situation, Capricorn, because this type of energy here, it is not for your highest good. Some of you, your health may very well be failing. You're getting too caught up in things that are really not benefiting you here. And the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Stagnation, not making forward progress. You have all these dreams, goals, and aspirations, Capricorn, but your job's getting in the way, your kids are getting in the way, family's getting in the way, commitments to things are getting in the way. It's time for you to pursue your dreams here, Capricorn. There's no need for you to sit around and wait for, some miracle to happen. God will have miracles happen for you, Capricorn, when you take action, right? We have the Knight of Swords and the King of Wands there. The Queen of Wands we saw, they take action, but they also delegate. They don't have to do everything on their own. They do their part. They let God come in to help. And they continue moving forward on their journey to pursue their dreams, to manifest their dreams. They're going after what it is that they want. It's a long journey. Yeah, they have to have patience. This is another patience card, right? But they keep going. They can't rest on their laurels. But they know that trying to control everything and do everything on their own is not going to help them to progress on their journey. It's not going to help them achieve what they have their hearts set out to achieve. You got to reevaluate your plans. Because some of you, the plans that you have created for yourselves, they're not the plans that God wants for you, Capricorn. Let God reveal to you what those plans are. It's time for you to go after the pursuit of your own happiness, and the happiness is right there. You're not really happy. There's not enough joy in your life right now because you are overly consumed with stress and burdens. Again, whether it's work or you're doing too much in the family home, something like that. You're trying to force relationships to happen. It could be all of the above. Or you're trying to force happiness, or trying to get truth from somebody, but I keep feeling, Capricorn, it's backfiring, and you have to reevaluate the situation. Again, this is another reevaluation card with this Three of Wands in this position, guys. But you know what, Capricorn? Your happiness is of the utmost importance. And I think this message tends to come out for you guys. All right. It's up to you, right? It's guidance. I can only tell you so much. But if you know that this is resonating with you pretty hard, Capricorn, and you're getting the same messages over and over and over again, it's because you are trying to force something that is not for your highest good. You may very well not be heeding the guidance because you're thinking that somebody else is going to fix it for you, or God, again, I said God will work the miracles, but you have to take action and you can't stop. You have to allow divine timing to be at play here, but you also have to have patience, but just keep going. If the plans that you have right now are not working out for you, you have to reevaluate them. You're thinking too small. There are these restrictions that are keeping you from manifesting your dreams. You're stalling something on purpose. Something's been postponed. You're regressing. This is a lack of progress. You have to keep moving forward here, Capricorn. Again, look at the bigger picture. Expand your horizons. Explore all your other options. You don't have to be so stressed out and confused and choosing the same cup over and over and over again, knowing that it is not benefiting you. It is not making you happy. You think the cups you are choosing right now, Capricorn, are making you happy, and they're not. You have to be honest with yourself with that. Okay, let's see what guidance Spirit has for you for this week. What guidance do we have for Capricorn? Spirit guides and angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Thank you, Spirit. Look, it's time to be adventurous and play. I was talking about playing, having fun. The flowers are springing up. The season of singing birds has come, and the cooing of turtle doves fills the air. The Song of Solomon 2:12. See, it's time to go out and play. It's time to have some fun, Capricorn. You're entitled to have fun. Life was not meant to be overworked and overburdened and stressed out and have all this anxiety. I have to have this done. It has to be done this way. It doesn't, Capricorn. It doesn't. Let me tell you that I got into a little bit of that for quite a few years of my life, especially when I became a mom. And I realized that I was killing myself. I was not having any fun by trying to do it all. And I finally learned that I had to focus on myself, that I had to slow down, that it was okay if I didn't get something done in the day. It was okay that I took care of myself. It was okay that I went out on a trip on my own or, did something fun with friends or did something for myself. It's time to incorporate more of this into your life, Capricorn. Let love light the way. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord will personally go ahead of you. He will be with you. He will neither fail you nor abandon you. Deuteronomy 31:8. Come from a place of love, Capricorn. Do all things in love. Be the love that you wish to experience. Be the love that you wish to see. Again, with the discouragement, right? Disappointment, anger, resentment, just like, I got to get this done. Or maybe somebody's not pulling their weight. Maybe that's why you're trying to control everything instead of trying to get somebody to do something or delegating. That's what we talked about, delegating, right? But don't get discouraged, okay? Give it to God, like I was saying. He's going to light the way. He's going to give you that clarity, that truth that you're seeking to deal with whatever the situation is. He never fails or abandons you. No one. So there's something here about giving it to God and just being carefree. You see, I think this is actually a phoenix here. It's this beautiful bird. It's just opening its wings. It's just flying out there. And it's like, there's the light shining down on this bird here. The bird is heading towards the light. Again, being carefree, adventurous, playful. This, like, look how airy this card is, okay? I don't feel any stress or any burdens with this card. God is going to help see this through. But you have to go to God for that clarity, for that light, the truth here. This is going to help you greatly. Spend more time outdoors. They are like trees planted along the riverbank, bearing fruit each season. Their leaves never wither, and they prosper in all they do. Yeah, see, having more fun, spend more time outdoors. I was talking about grounding, right? With the Page of Pentacles there in the reverse, that's not being grounded. So a lot of you have to spend more time outdoors to ground yourselves. That's going to help ease the stress and the burdens, the overworking. Again, you're going to have to take more time out for you. Set your priorities right. I talked about there's a goal that you're trying to achieve, but that goal is not really for your highest good. And whatever you're really laser focused on is not what you should be focusing on. You should be focusing more on taking care of you. And I talked about that. A lot of you need a lot more grounding. Some of you really like to be outside, whether it's on the beach or hiking or something like that, boating, fishing, something with nature. Be out in nature. Enjoy it. Even if it's in your backyard, Capricorn, sit out there and observe nature around you. It will help calm you down. It will help you with the stress and the anxiety and being worried all the time and trying to just like have everything, all the ducks in a row, have everything aligned and have everything done. That's not part of the divine order. God wants you to take care of yourself. He wants you to be out in nature, to connect more with Him, and to help you be at peace with yourself. All right. And as I say peace, the bottom of the deck is give peace a chance. I am leaving you with a gift, peace of mind and heart. And the peace I give is a gift the world cannot give. John 14:27. Look at all these doves here. Look how beautiful this card is. She's all in white. It's purity, peace, mindfulness. A lot of you need to be more at peace, Capricorn. Give peace a chance. It will be so much better for you with whatever it is that you're dealing with. And forgiveness is what brings you peace. I believe I said that too, right? Forgiveness brings you peace, Capricorn. And it's not for the other person, it's for you. All right. Let's see what Mercury Retrograde is teaching you. And remember, Mercury goes retrograde on the 14th of January. I'm recording this on January 10th. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian and Sirians. Please reveal to us for our highest good. What is Mercury retrograde teaching Capricorn? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. That'd be crazy if the peace cards comes out. Spirit guides or forgiveness. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians. What is Mercury retrograde teaching Capricorn? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. We have vision and wisdom. Okay. Bottom of the deck is fearless. Ah, energy of the Queen of Wands. It's teaching you to be fearless. And I think this is about not being afraid of delegating to others or giving up some of your responsibilities to other people. Not having to do everything. There's a fear here that if you don't have control of something, that something's going to go wrong. That someone will be off or things won't go right. But that backfires. The more you control, the more it backfires, right? Maybe that's what you need to be fearless about. And with vision and wisdom here, remember we talked about being the visionary leader, looking at things from a bigger picture. This could also be about learning for Mercury Retrograde, teaching you to, again, and Mercury talks about reevaluating things, right? What is truly your vision in life? What are your end goals? What do you want to achieve? What do you want to manifest? Hold the vision, trust the process. Visualize that. But in order for you to manifest those things, you can't be in a low vibrational state where it's Nine of Swords coupled with Ten of Wands. That is like very low vibrational. And without that grounding, you know, you won't be able to be at that vibration to manifest those things. This could even be about really, when you look at the bigger picture, you start to gain a lot more wisdom, and it helps you to make better decisions. With whatever else Mercury retrograde is coming to with for you, Capricorn, understand what it is that you truly want in life and what you want to manifest. And understanding that you don't have to control everything just to either get what you want or to have what you have or to for things to go a certain way. I just lost my train of thought. It's going to help you gain a lot of wisdom and say, you know what? I really don't have to do this. I can release control, knowing that God is going to handle everything, right? God doesn't fail or abandon. God will take care of everything. Let go and let God. Let the wheel of fortune turn on its own. Go with the ebb and flow of life. I can set my own goals. I can focus on them. And I don't have to worry about what everyone else is doing, what else is going around my life. Because if I'm focusing on what it is I want to do, and I have this vision, this really amazing vision that I want to manifest into the real world, everything else is going to be fine. There's something here that God wants you to be really focusing more on here, Capricorn, with regards to your heart's desires. And understanding that not having to take control or being fearful of things not working out or things not getting accomplished or whatever this is for you. There's a lot of wisdom to be gained there with that. And you're going to start to see it's going to bring you a lot more peace. Right? It's going to bring you a lot more peace when you look at it that way. So, looks like Mercury retrograde is going to be teaching you quite a bit of wise things here, Capricorn. But this is a good thing, right? Especially if it's going to bring more peace into your life, that's really going to be very, very beneficial to you. You already have what it takes to have the life that you want to live. You got to calm your thoughts and your mind here, as we talked about. Meditate on it, ground yourself. You don't have to do everything. Be at peace. Be like this lotus here. Enlightenment. New beginnings. With this wisdom that Mercury Retrograde is going to be teaching you, you're going to be able to center yourself more and not have to rush things, not have to control things. You're going to start to see that God is going to make everything work more in your favor when you just let go. You find when you don't have to control things, that life becomes easier, and you will find a lot more fun in your life, a lot more playtime, a lot more peace. And with that peace, it grants you the ability to really expand your consciousness. And I talked about exploring your horizons, expanding your universe. It helps you to have these visions where you will get more clarity how to better your life. And again, with that fearless card at the bottom here, you're not going to have that fear anymore of needing to control things because you're afraid of something not going right. That somebody might lose something, or I don't know. There's this, it's hard to articulate, guys, because it's kind of like somebody wants things to go their way and their way only to maintain some sort of order. But if it's not in the divine order, Capricorn, it does not work. It's according to God's will, not yours. And you already know, some of you already know, it's not working out for you. The more you control, the more things backfire. Why? Because it is not in the divine order. You're so afraid of not having things in a certain way. It's got to be my way or the highway. It has to be in this order, because if it's not, this will happen. How do you know that will happen, Capricorn? God has something better for you. He knows what's going to happen. It's all about following the divine order, what God has set out, not what you have set out. Let's see what your love situation looks like this week. What does Capricorn's love situation look like for them this week? If I said that right. So it's funny because I'm feeling some sort of Seven of Cups energy, in the sense of a little bit of lack of focus and jumbling around, and a lot of lack of clarity and confusion. That's being caused by being overly stressed and overburdened, and being very anxious too. Again, ground yourself. Go out in nature. Take it easy. Don't be impulsive. Don't make brash moves. Don't fight fire with fire. Don't cut other people down with words, especially if you get some bad news about something. And here it is. The energy of the focus stuff. Lightning. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. See? I talked about that with the Knight of Swords and the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? Some of you may very well be receiving some shocking news this week, and it doesn't have to be this week. It's whenever you receive this. And again, it's all in divine timing. So don't start freaking out about what this is. There's some shocking news coming in. I said that. That's the energy of what I said with the Knight of Swords and the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. It's sudden changes. It's going to be a surprise. Surprise communication. Out of the blue. Like, what just happened here? Okay? This is a tower moment in your love life, Capricorn. Okay? Upheaval. God is going to be coming in again to shake things up, to get you on your path. Could very well be pushing you to go through that transformation stage. For some of you, not for all of you. Yep, with regards to love here, Capricorn, there's some surprises. And I talked about the shocking news. It may not be good news because the page again is in the reverse. Stay above it, Capricorn. There's no need to panic. There's no need to get anxiety, okay? You're going to be able to manage this, but you're going to have to ground yourself, and you're going to have to be more out in the sun and be more playful here. Be more lighthearted and be more optimistic. It's not the end of the world. The bottom of the deck is cassette. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Cassettes, to me, it's something of the past. So maybe somebody's coming from the past to reveal something to you. Okay? Cassettes are from the 80s. And before that. Or is it just 80s? I can't remember. I know I used to own these things. I used to make mixtapes. That was a lot of fun. Anyway, I regress. So, be careful with whatever the shocking news might be or sudden change, that you do not go up over in your head, repeating it over and over and over and over and over again. It's going to cause a lot of this. 7 of Cups, Knight of Swords, and the 10 of Wands, okay? Don't replay whatever's happening over and over again. Do not put it in loop. Do not put it in repeat. You will cause yourself some serious mental anguish if you do that, okay? Stay grounded. Stay grounded and transcend any obstacles that come your way, okay? Let's see. Anything else, Spirit? Nope. All right, Capricorn. Spirit doesn't have anything else for you. Again, as I mentioned, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, please check out the description box below. If you would like to join me for my Zoom session that's happening 3 dates in January, there's all of this information about it in the description box. So go check that out if you feel drawn to, if you would like to join me and other people and having a little bit of fun and really supporting each other with the 2022 energies. And maybe you might even be dealing with whatever this energy is coming in too, because maybe it's starting early for some of you. Yeah, any questions you may have, please feel free to contact me. My email is in the description box as well. All right, Capricorn, this concludes your weekly reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.